Another week in the books and another week filled with Democrat lies, government corruption, and failed Republican leadership. Unfortunately, all three of those things have become the norm lately, and that is sad because this should not be normal. If even one of those things happened, the American people should be outraged. But we're used to it, and that really shows the state of our republic, if you can even call it that anymore in 2024. But what do you expect? When the Democrats rigged the game to put a guy in that lies about cannibals eating his family members in the White House, well, we've got real problems, don't we? Listen.
And my uncle, they called him Ambrose Brosey, they called him Bosey. My Uncle Bosey was a hell of an athlete, they tell me, when he was a kid. And he became an Army Air Corps before the Air Force came along. He flew those single-engine planes as reconnaissance over war zones. He got shot down in New Guinea, and they never found the body because there were a lot of cannibals for real in that part of New Guinea.
Yeah. Uncle Bosey eaten by cannibals, apparently. Really? Yeah, that's what he says, right? It's remarkable, to say the least. And that was enough to get the people from Papua New Guinea very offended, as you can imagine. They wouldn't just eat the white men that fell from the sky. Outraged Papua New Guinea academics lash out at Biden's unacceptable suggestion that cannibals ate his World War II pilot uncle. Is Joe Biden popular with anyone, except for maybe Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping? Maybe throw the Iranian leadership in there, too. Why not? Now, a lot of people are claiming this cannibal drama is more evidence of dementia. And look, I'm, of course, not ruling that out. I think the current president is clearly mentally impaired. I mean, he's listening to the voices, the ones in his head, apparently. But Joe Biden has been a liar since he decided to run for office. He's lied about all sorts of things along the way. He's plagiarized. And at one time, that was enough shame to make him end his campaign for president all the way back in 1987. That was during a time when this country as a whole still had morals. And plagiarism as a scandal was enough to blow a politician out of a race. Now, I don't think Democrats would bat an eye, do you? But again, Joe Biden lies all the time. It's apparently in his DNA. Here's more.
I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community. I had a very close relationship with the Greek-American community, for real. I am Joe Bidenopoulos. I grew up in a heavily Irish Catholic community in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and a heavily Italian Polish community. When I say I got raised in the black church, he knows I'm not kidding. The Persian culture is amazing. As a student of the Persian culture, I probably went to shul more than many of you. I come out of the black community. The background of my family is Irish American, not fundamentally unlike the Palestinian people. I, you might say, raised in the synagogues of my state. Everyone in town was either Polish or Italian. I grew up feeling self-conscious. My name didn't end in an SKI. I was raised in a neighborhood where I felt self-conscious. My name didn't end in O. That's kind of how I was raised, like so many Americans of Irish heritage.
In HBCU in your home state, Mr. President.
Let me tell you, forget about it. That's right. That's where I got raised, man. Just like rabbis, synagogues, and Jewish community centers in your hometowns, and that's the tradition I got raised. Hard-working people, the middle class, the neighborhoods I got raised in. I was raised on GM. I was raised by Danny Inouye. I was raised by a righteous Christian. I got raised on automobiles.
Somehow Joe Biden was raised by every culture known to man. I'm surprised he didn't say he was raised by the Mayan community, too. Of course, that civilization doesn't even exist anymore, but that wouldn't stop Joe from saying he was raised by them. Perhaps he could tell the people from Papua New Guinea he was raised by cannibals. Maybe that would stop them from being so mad at old Joe. But if you lie about the little things, the dumb things, like he does all the time, you're bound to lie about the big things, too. And that is exactly what Joe Biden and the Democrats do regularly, constantly. Take the border, for example. They're still trotting out DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas to say things as ridiculous as this.
Why did you say the border was secure? Was that a lie? What do you mean by that?
Senator Romney, allow me to assure you that I have honored the oath of office that I have taken more than 5 times in my 22-plus years of federal service.
Let me go back to the question. That's as accurate as it is irrelevant, which is my question is, you said that the border was secure. What did you mean when you said the border was secure? Is that not a lie?
Senator, you've asked me now if that is a lie, and I have assured you that I have honored the oath of office that I have taken.
In what way was it not a lie then?
Senator, with the resources and authorities that we have, it is as secure as it can be.
Yeah, we all know that's blatantly false. It's a lie. There was a time in America when lying to Congress meant something. It was a serious crime. It was something you just didn't do, at least not if you thought you would get caught. But now we see it almost every day from Biden officials like Alejandro Mayorkas and FBI Director Christopher Wray, because not answering questions are lies by omission too, of course. And that's why you can plead the fifth instead in this country. Honestly, this should make every American, left or right, or right down the middle, outraged. These people in Washington are spitting in your face.